Hello, how y'all doing out there in internet land, all you beautiful people? This is the one and only singing, dancing DJ Sandy K coming at you right here from Stafford, Virginia. Now, I've been driving with Uber for a while. I've taken a break and doing some writing and stuff and hadn't been feeling all that great. So some of my Uber riders wanted to know when I was going to put on YouTube my music. See, this is me when I was young and not wrinkled. And that's the best picture I've ever taken in my life. So the title of this song I'm going to play is the one I opened my show with at WPWC radio station back in the 90s. The title of it is called Billy, You Were a Hero. Now, Billy was my nephew, and the reason I considered him a hero is because he donated his organs, and he did that because of me, something I had on my driver's license, so that's why he was a hero. So, here it goes. Billy, you were a hero.
Billy, you were a hero. You gave life to someone else. Even though you're gone, you still live on because you thought of someone beside yourself. Billy, you were my nephew. You were my biggest fan. You made me sing, but not just anything. You were a persuasive young man. You made me sing, Billy, don't be a hero. And frankly, it became a bore. I'd sing again and again, and again and again. And you would say, ain't singing just once more. Billy, you died so young. Yes, you went on. Even though you're gone, you still live on because you thought of someone beside yourself. Billy, you were a hero. You gave life to someone else. Even though you're gone, you still live on because you thought of someone beside yourself. Billy, you played football. You wanted to be a pro.
Wanted to play for the Redskins.
Yes, you died young and you went on. When Jesus calls, we'll have to go. Billy, you were a hero. You left proof that you care. Even though you're gone, you still live on. In all of our hearts, you're still here. Yes, Billy, you died young, and you went on. And we were so sorry to see you go. But because you gave, and because you cared, I know that now from above you'll watch my show. Billy, you died so young. Yes, you went on. Even though you're gone, you still live on because you thought of someone beside yourself. stay. We love you, Billy.
Okay, now the 4 musicians that were on this, that did this, was all girls, and we recorded at Gizmo Recording Studio in Silver Springs, Maryland. Gatman Kushner, he's the man with the plan. So on that, the musicians were Villa, Dana, Virgil, and Jean. And I don't know their last names, and I sure would wish I could get in touch with them. But now we're going to play the first song on here, which is called Live in Peace. Now, I wanted my son to give this to President Clinton because he worked for DNC at the time, but he said, "No, Mom, maybe you know I don't like you sing," and so he wouldn't give the CD to him, but he did hand carry him a poem that I wrote when he got elected, and I actually got a letter from President Clinton. Of course, it's just one letter. Some people have 3 or 4, like JV Restaurant and Falls Church. This one's titled Live in Peace, and Gatman, again, did a wonderful job. My daughter was supposed to have played flute on this song, but she had cancer at the time, and she was too sick to play, and they put it in electronically. So here you go, folks. Live in peace. Don't you think the world should learn to live in peace? I do.
Think of all the children that we could feed, all the money that we spend on war. We could feed so many men and more. If there was no war, all the beauty in the world we refuse to see. Beautiful children for you and me. Beautiful blue skies, blue as blue can be. Yet we refuse to see. Pretty soon there'll be no beauty to see. If we blow up our worlds needlessly, don't you know the blame won't be on you and me? The blame won't be on you and me. If we could only learn to live in peace. Think of all the children that we could feed, all the money that we spend on war. We could feed so many men and more. If there was no war, we could only learn to live in peace. We could only learn to live in peace. We could only learn to live in peace. We could only learn so many men and more. If there was no war, if there was no war.
And that was done at Gantman Kushner's, and he was working on that song for me, and he said he'd have it done in about a week. Well, week comes by, and I call him up. Hey, Gant, where's my music? He goes, Sandy, I heard you talking. I thought this would be simple music. How do you write such complicated music without music? Well, I don't know. It's just a gift. Now, these next two songs were poorly produced. Excuse me. I was going to sound engineering school at Sound Engineering School in Arlington, Virginia, and Columbia School of Broadcasting bottom out. And then later on, I studied with broadcasting and got my FCC license. But they told me when I went to take the class, I said to them, I said, I need two songs. I need them mixed so that I can have I think John Patrick Smith did music to these two songs, but I told him I wanted for a CD that I was going to press and put it on a 45 actually. They were on 45, the vinyl, that's way back when. Yeah, I'm old, that's right, I'm old. But when I got it back and brought it to them to listen to, they said to me, why didn't you tell us you was going to do this? We would have mixed it better. Well, Columbia School of Broadcasting bought Sound Labs out. I can see why. After they did that to me, I told everybody about it. Shame on me. But hey, I'm telling you, I speak the truth. So this one's called In Your Eyes. Very poorly produced by Sound Labs, but is no longer in existence. So it's In Your Eyes, number 3. Number 3, In Your Eyes. And this was inspired by my kids, who was a single mom, and sometimes I'd see them crying, and it broke my heart. And then I saw this little girl in India who had her uncle got his leg blown off because he was saving her from a sand bomb, whatever they called. Anyways, that's what inspired this song. It's called In Your Eyes. In your eyes, I see love.
In your eyes, I see the tears of a million years, full of pain and no love. And baby, I wanna take you in my arms, save you from all possible harms. I wanna touch you each and every night, love you with all of my might. In your eyes, I see the ocean, wild and free, reflection of your love for me. And in your eyes, I see 1,000 unknown fears, reflecting in all of your tears. And baby, I wanna take you in my arms, save you from all possible harms. I wanna touch you each and every night, love you with all of my might. Oh baby, how we can lie in each other's arms, it's gonna save us from all possible harms, caressing
one's John Patrick Smith. You did a great job on that song. It's just the broadcasting place and Sound Labs, they mixed it wrong. Now the second one on here is a dance tune that I wrote in 15 minutes just so I could dance to go on the backside of In Your Eyes. And John Patrick Smith again did a good job with this, but I think that this could be redone with some funk. What do y'all think? Play it and I'll dance. Gotta keep on dancing. Oh, good Lord. Whee. 1 minute. 1 minute. Wait. Alrighty. Okie dokie. Got kind of wild there, throwing my glasses around it. So, I wanted to give thanks to all the people that contributed to this. I paid them on everything. To the 4 musicians. Villa and Dana, Virgil and Jean, wherever you are, thank you. And then on Gotta Keep On Dancing, that beautiful voice you heard in the background is a young lady called Sissy Cheek. I think she plays drums in a gospel band. But she had this beautiful voice, and she sure sang a heck of a lot better than I did. But she made it look pretty. As, like I said, poorly produced. Now, we're gonna play Welcome Home, Soldiers. Are we still filming? Okay, I hope this is the one with my voice on it. We'll see. Well, dead air. Oh, no, I'm in trouble now. It's not playing? What? Sure it's not playing? Try this one then. It's my Miracle Ladies. That should play it. Maybe that's not. I don't know what that is then. It says Welcome Home Soldiers, but I don't know why it's not playing. Not playing either? Huh. Well, I can't get these to play. They play in my CD on the car. Well, I guess that's all of it then. Let me tell you some stories then. I guess that's all the music that we can get to play. So, I'm going to tell you a little story now for all the kiddies. And this is to warn people about flash floods. Let me tell you, they're dangerous. Very dangerous. And I'm afraid of water to this day over this. And it was about 1957, I guess. There was a big, huge flash flood that came through Hurley, Virginia, where I was living. And there was a guy named Kelly Church. God bless his little pea-picking heart. My brother couldn't be found, so Mommy went to the grocery store, and Kelly was helping her up the holler with the groceries. Now, we come down this little path, and we didn't have a bridge to go across the creek. We just had a big old log. So we had to walk on the log to get across the creek. Well, Mommy hollered at me because it was pouring rain, and she hollered, got down to this one rock. We called it Grandpa's, poop rock. So when you got there, you could hear, Mommy could hear you. And she started hollering at me when she got to that rock. Kate, come to us. Kate, come to us. Come to the bridge, which was a log going across the creek. Well, Mommy came and she was reaching me the groceries. It was pouring rain, and I'd run the groceries up to the house and come back. And so she got all the groceries across, and she stayed across the log. And then Kelly gave the last groceries to Mommy and started across the log. And all of a sudden, this water came, whoosh, and down the creek he went. Whoosh, down the creek he went. Mommy hollered, Kate, push those hazelnut bushes down so he can grab them. So he's grabbing onto the hazelnut bushes, slowing him down as he gets down there. Now this creek goes down in two parts like this, and it's flooding on both of them, so they're rushing. And there had been another tree had fell and went completely across the creek where Kelly was at. And the waters is rushing, and he was grabbing on, but the water was too powerful, and he couldn't hang on, but it slowed him down. Enough for Mommy to crawl over the log like this, put her arm around it like this, and then when he came through, she grabbed his arm like this, pulled him out of the water, and put him over on the ground like this and starts pumping him like this. And I go, what are you doing, killing him, Mommy? Are you killing him? No, Kate, I gotta get the water out of his lungs. And so before you know it, out come a bunch of water, and then Kelly could breathe again. So to all you people out there in the internet and in the world, be cautious of flash floods. They come in a moment's notice, and it will take everything in its path away. Thank God for Mommy's knowledge. Kelly Church is alive today, I think. Well, he's old like me. But he joined church after that and started playing guitar, singing in church, had a great voice. But that's another story. Now, here's another story, too. I want y'all to be aware of all over the world. If there's, see the animals now, I believe the animals, they're closer to the earth, so they're more in tune with the earth of what's going on. So they can sense an earthquake or a tornado or whatever. You know, they can sense it before we do. And so Mama, she would take us out in the mountains and go ginsenging to buy shoes for our school every year. And we get out there, now, Kate, when we're in these mountains, we got to watch the animals. Because if the animals start running, you got to run where the animals run. And so that's what we'd do. We'd follow the animals. And that's for all y'all out there. Animals will know when there's danger. You see your animals starting to run, you better run where they're running. Because they will run from danger. And they'll be more than likely to lead you out of the danger than if you didn't, pay attention to them. So don't just run with your animals. If there's loud sounds and you see the animals run, and follow them. Like we did the cow coming down the mountain. So be aware of that. I hope y'all enjoyed this music I played for you today. It's on Sandy Kay, Live in Peace is the title of the CD, and you can only get it through us. If you decided to want to get it. And my name is the one and only singing, dancing DJ Sandy Kay, and I will try to get a website up where you can purchase stuff from me, whatever. But I'm going to sign out to y'all. I hope you enjoyed this whatever minute song show it was. 20? 29? Wow, I've been the whole 30 minutes out here boring y'all to death. I better let you go, hadn't I? Well, this is the one and only singing, dancing DJ Sandy Kay, signing out right here from Stafford, Virginia. Have a great evening. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year.